Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here, and towing the slab, David Peterson. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. Strike two.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now. Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Nimmo hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season. And the slider just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, our starting pitcher in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And now it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Conforto brings it in, and there's one away. Juan Soto now. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that misses, and it's 1-0. That one is upstairs. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. First pitch misses. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. And a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, top of the second. Here's Muncy to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. On the ground. Lindor on to first. One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas. First pitch is in the dirt. And that drops in for a strike. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto.
Really strong hitting performance recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And he dodges that fastball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Pete Alonso. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball. Check swing, and he went. And now it's 3-2.
3-2.
That one is absolutely belted. Pajas going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one not close, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Stays alive. That one missed. No score here in the second. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Mark Vientos. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That's a base hit. McNeil headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
McNeil on third. Vientos at first. One gone. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just misses there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Luis Torrens will hit next. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Citi Field. On to the third inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Peterson back to work. Rojas goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Right side. And there's one down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. And base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here is Dalton rushing. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. Kicks and deals. McNeil over to second, and he'll hold on to it, so they get one. Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fought off foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. He'll touch them all. His 54th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And Mookie takes. The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Nope, that's down.
Just missed. Off the mark there, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left, Muncy. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Fly to left his first time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Runner on the move. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mullins round second, heads for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Juan Soto. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nimmo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
That's inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit to left.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, and it's gone. And this place is rocking. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Oh, Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
McNeil batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. And now the count is even.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. And he swings through that one.
2-2 to count.
Chopped left side. Fires across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Mark Vientos, the next to hit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Beatty in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the outside corner, got him looking. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
That's a ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that's down and away.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one finds the corner, and now 3-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now Miguel Rojas. Conforto leads off second with one gone in the inning. Just off the inside edge. That clips the corner. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Call takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just as
new pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So up next for New York, Cedric Mullins. Reached on an infield single his first time. Splits the plate, strike 1.
All 1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And first offering is fouled off. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. 0-1 now. On the ground left side, 6, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. New inning getting started. At the plate, Dalton Rushing. That one out to right. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
McNeil gets it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Nimmo. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, there's one. On to Freddie. Double play. Here's Pete Alonso.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back here at Citi Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, right side. Soto going after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air out to center. Pajes coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Mark Vientos. Vientos in his 2nd season, 25 years old. He's usually a 3rd baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Ripped to right. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hit in the air, right field. Call. Nabs it, and there's two down. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And that one missing low.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the seventh. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Peterson back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Yeah.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. And there's a hit. Pitching change here, Huáscar Brazoban.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Call. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rushing up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Swung on, belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. That one ripped. And foul ball. And that is out of play.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Clay Holmes.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And that one ripped to left. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short. Lindor whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. And that one hammered. That's back there. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. This one high in the air to left center. Pajes makes the grab. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Lovelady.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Muncy stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two balls, no strikes to count. That one hammered, but pulled foul. That misses. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alonso gets under it, and there's one down. Now Michael Conforto. Lovelady measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, there's one. Over to first, but he beats it. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. And that's
Ball
off the inside edge. Ball one. Just missed. That misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hit.
Edwin Diaz comes on trying to close it out.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. One run across. Soto gets it back in quickly, and they put up the stop sign at third. Probably the right move to not risk the out at the plate there with two down. Now it's going to be Dalton rushing. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And ball one.
One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. And now 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. That's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this